Hi, and welcome to Carolina Varsity's 2013 Week 9 review of the MeCKa Conference. I'm Dale Ross.
And I'm the pet man, Matt Marv.
Matt, I guess last week we decided to stop trying to do big recaps and we'll just kind of recap the conference. And since it's playoff week, maybe look at the playoffs. Just real quickly, in the MeCKa, Mallard Creek's of course leading 4-0. And something I wanted to point out also, 375 points they've scored this year. They're leading the conference in both points scored and points allowed. They've only given up 65, which I think is best in the city. That's awesome. Hough and A.L. Brown are tied at second at 3-1 records. Vance, Hopewell, and North Mecklenburg are all tied at 2-2. Of course, they're kind of on the edge of looking at that 1, 2, and 3 spot. Then you got West Charlotte and Robinson at 0-4 each, tied for 7th. What I see here is Mallard Creek is going to get the number 1 seed, Hough the number 2 seed, and it looks like maybe A.L. Brown's going to get the number 3 seed. Now A.L. Brown does have the outside shot. They play Mallard Creek, right, exactly. And of course if they beat Mallard Creek, then they can flip that. Right. And right now it looks like Vance is in the playoffs with their 5 wins.
Yeah.
And as we mentioned off camera, you have Hopewell and North Mecklenburg. North Mecklenburg with 4 wins is probably a bubble team, and Hopewell currently has 3 wins, so they need to pick up a few wins to make the playoffs. And I don't think Robinson and West Charlotte is even there. If we look at some scores from last week, you have the scores in list for the conference. Okay, so let's go. Just throw them out at us.
Mallard Creek defeated Vance 41-0. It's pretty much what we expected. No, Mallard Creek did play 2 quarterbacks, which was interesting. They have another sophomore that got some playing time and apparently played pretty well.
Right.
So that's a good thing for them. Hough defeated A.L. Brown 14-0, which the game's a little bit lower scoring than I expected, but the margin is about what I expected there, and that's a good bounce back win for Hough after that Mallard Creek game. Yeah,
about the only thing I didn't expect there was Brown not to score any points.
Right. Hopewell defeated West Charlotte 42-20. Hopewell, that's their 2nd win in a row. It seems like they're starting to get things going. And they kind of did this last year too, where they kind of got hot towards the end of the season and put a scare into South Caldwell in the playoffs when they snuck in. West Charlotte, they're showing some improvement, but still they can't get over that hump. And North Mecklenburg defeated Robinson 30-14, and I was surprised the score was that close. But that shows maybe Robinson's doing some improvement as well.
Yeah, maybe.
But North Meck got a big win for them to help get them on the playoff bubble.
Exactly. So that's 4 wins is just the bubble, and we've seen that maybe 4-win teams, and there have been times 5-win teams have not gotten in. But it really takes some strange situations where you have a 3-win team getting in because of either split conference situations or. And thankfully we don't have any of that this year. In any of our 3 conferences. So.
Thank goodness.
I think for what we're seeing in the MeCKa, things are starting to kind of line up the way we had projected, and actually the top 3 are kind of what I had thought. I had picked Mallard Creek, Hough, and A.L. Brown in that order, and that's where we sit right now. So that's the MeCKa from after week 9. Thanks, and stay tuned. We'll be doing some previews of the games.